Hello everyone, this is Nikhil. Welcome to my channel. How are you all doing? I'm doing amazing. I'm sitting and chilling out in the metaverse. Um, Today I wanted to talk about NFTs and my key do's and don'ts when it comes to NFTs. And I thought, why not discuss about NFTs in the metaverse? So here we are. Hope you guys like this video. Before I start, I'm not your financial advisor. I do not have a Discord or a Telegram channel, and I will never DM you. So, without further ado, let's get on to the video. All right. So, one of the main things when it comes to NFT, the key thing that I look for is the community. Okay. Um, the, how active is the community? What kind of mods are there in the community? What is the vibes amongst people who own the NFTs? What is the roadmap looking like? So all of these things play a huge role when it comes to me buying an NFT. And most for those of you who don't know this, this is Bored Ape Yacht Club. For people who know Bored Ape Yacht Club, you know that this is one of the projects that actually picked up the entire NFT market this year. Right before this, CryptoPunks was considered as the OG NFTs, and some of them, on an average, the cheapest CryptoPunks was about 250 to $300,000. At one point, it was $500,000. And very recently, Bored Ape Yacht Club has flipped it, both in terms of volume as well as the average sales price. Very recently, in fact, last couple of days back. Right. So why is the community important? So community is important. Just a backstory to the CryptoPunks was given away as free to people. A lot of people held on to it for the last 3-4 years, and they were handsomely rewarded. And just like what's happening now in 2017, it was worse. 17, after the crash, a lot of people sold CryptoPunks and ran away from it. And people who stuck to it were the people who believed in that community. Okay, and they kept on holding CryptoPunks for a long time. And today they're all millionaires. Right. So I would always look for a project which has a decent community, and importantly a very important roadmap. Right. So these are some of the things that I look for. See, for example, if you see the current Bored Ape Yacht Club, the cheapest one I think is at least $200,000. This guy, yep, he's selling at $222,000. Right. So this is one of the projects that I like. I unfortunately I don't own one, but something that I would want to own at some point in life. The other project I wanted to talk about was cyberkongs. Okay, this is a uh, very cool community. So if anyone is interested in NFTs, look, I don't own this, but I'm part of the Discord channel for cyberkongs. The reason I'm part of this Discord channel is this is where you get a lot of alphas. You get to hear a lot of chat around what's the next big thing. Especially, there are a lot of new projects that came along from here, say cryptodes, and lot of new projects that were discussed in this Discord made it really big. Okay, so again, the community makes a huge difference. So this community is very well regarded in the cryptoverse, in the NFT world, right? The third one I wanted to talk about is my favorite. I own a lazy line. This particular NFT changed my life. uh, I was very skeptical about NFTs before this. I was like, man, I don't know if NFTs are a real thing. Will it ever make any money? Uh, I never realized the passion, the energy that comes along behind owning an NFT. So after I bought this NFT on my birthday for I think point one ETH, and I joined Twitter. At that point in time, I had 0 followers on Twitter, and as soon as I joined Twitter, I had straight away had about 500 followers. Right, in a matter of, I think, couple of weeks. The best part was the community. So if you want to check out a community which is uh, fully engaged, full of energy, you hop onto a Discord channel and you spend some time there. That the community is amazing. People are very friendly. It just feels like a family. I've made a lot of friends through Lazy Lions, and for me it's an emotional thing. So I'm obviously biased, and I'm never gonna sell my Lazy Lion. All right. So this is number one, community, and of course, project also matters. Projects roadmaps also matters. There are a lot of projects which are there, which are doing really well. These were the three ones which I thought I will show you as examples. So the next thing I look for is the team behind the project. Team, it can be the founder or the devs behind it. As most importantly, what kind of roadmap they have, right? For example, this project We Friends is run by Gary Vee. So Gary Vee, if you don't know him, is he's a very famous entrepreneur based out of the US. He is like the god of NFTs. Okay. um, these days, whatever Gary Vee buys, there's a mad rush amongst people to go and buy a similar NFT, right? He released this NFT about few months back, and it just went crazy. And for it to shoot up like this, the was the perks that you get as part of this club. Okay, so here, when you look at these NFTs, you might be wondering, it looks like a 5-year-old kid's drawing, right? But these are all tickets to the community. So the perks that you get out of this community is unparalleled, parallel, right? So if you're part of we Friends, you can attend the VCon. He had a VCon, I think, few months back, where he had invited a lot of entrepreneurs across the world, as well as Hollywood stars. So you get an opportunity to meet them in person. If you are in business, then you get an opportunity to build your connections. Obviously, look for investors amongst them. The perks are intangible, right? So that's what good projects and good entrepreneurs like Gary Vee bring to the space, right? Similarly, in full disclosure, I don't own Navi Friends. I own the other project called Atom Bomb Squad. So this is run by the company called the Hundreds. Okay, so it's got a 20-year-old history in the US. And what I liked about this project was Bobby Hundreds. So Bobby Hundreds is the founder of this project. He has amazing connections in the industry, in Hollywood, as well as amongst all the entrepreneurs in the industry. Yes, the floor price has never picked up because one of the reason, I think, is the number of items. You should always look for this as well. So if you see it's only 10K, here it's 25K. So it's always stuck to around point 0.2 point 1. In fact, at some point it was point 0.1 ETH. So the other reason why I say the team has to be good, and in the long term it helps. uh, I want to give you an example. I got scammed the other day on Atom Bomb Squad's Discord channel. uh, I logged into their Discord one evening and I saw an announcement saying Atom Bomb Squad is releasing 500 limited edition of NFTs. And that entire 500, the 500 NFTs, the cost around it will go to charity. It was a very legit announcement. Okay, I fell for it, and then I figured that Atom Bomb Squad's Discord was hacked, and the hacker was using that announcements to make that fake announcement so people can send him ETH. So I ended up losing point 0.1 ETH, right? So obviously, losing anything, even if it's $10 in whether it is in virtual world or in real world, it sucks, right? So in this case, what happened was a lot of people lost a lot of ETH, through that scam. Atom Bomb Squad, Bobby Hundreds in particular, he compensated each and every one of them. Okay, I got my point 0.1 ETH. It took them a couple of months, but I eventually got it. Uh, so these are the kind of things good projects do. Okay, so that's why having a good leader is very very important. So you got to look for projects which has got good leaders, good track records, whether they're doxed or not, uh, what kind of connections they have in the industry, the roadmap that they have put. Do you think they will be able to achieve that roadmap? So these are some of the things that you'll have to look for. Okay, so the next thing, which is according to me one of the most important things, is the long term significance of the NFTs. Look for the projects which you think will have a long term significance. Okay, according to me, again, not financial advice, these are some of the projects which I think has a long term significance. Okay, so this one is World of Women. This is one of the first women oriented NFTs ever. Okay, this is on Ethereum, floor price at 1.9. Only time will tell whether these will make it big or not. At this stage, there are a lot of Hollywood stars own this. Reese Witherspoon owns this. A lot of Gary Vee owns these. Quite a few of these NFTs. A lot of influential YouTubers own it. So yeah, I think for me these are long term significance NFTs. Similarly, the next one is My Curio cards. These cards were, they considered to be one of the first ever NFTs on Ethereum, right? One of the first ever. So if not today, 10 years from now, these NFTs will hold tremendous value, right? So it may go down. It's 0.45 ETH, the current market conditions, and may go down below this, but I'm going to buy more because I think this might hold a long term significance. Maybe 5 years, 10 years down the line, when people start wondering, when everybody gets into NFTs, then they'll say, hey, which was the first ever NFT? They'll come to this. Okay. Similarly, I also look for projects which are made massive names, big names in other blockchains. Okay, so example in Solana, this is Degenerate Ape Academy. This has done amazingly well. Now the floor price is at 30 Sol, but at one point it was almost 100 Sol. Okay, so this project is the next one which I don't have it, but I want to own it. I'm just waiting for this to drop to at least 20 Sol. Right. Similarly, you look for other blockchains here. Megapont is another one, which is a pretty cool NFT. This is on Stacks, STX, and if you own these NFTs, you get a lot of whitelist opportunity into other successful projects. Right. So as you know, all the NFTs are in a bear market right now, but this is probably might be a good chance to uh, dip your toes, right? So this is Megapont. The next one is Weave or VEVE. This is one of the coolest NFTs platform that I have come across. This is completely run on mobile. At the moment, it is not interoperable, which means you cannot carry these NFTs onto your say open seas of the world. You can have it within the app. I think they have plans to migrate it onto OpenSea, and then there'll be more people who would be interested to buy it. Why is this very unique? The uniqueness of this is they have tie-ups with the likes of Marvel, Disney, a lot of other uh, Hollywood production companies, and they have released NFTs for them. These are all genuine, genuine NFTs. For example, the ones which I own, this particular NFT that I own, Spider-Man. I'm just looking for it. Sorry, I don't know if you can see it here. Okay, never mind. The one which I own is the Spider-Man. It was the first ever Marvel NFT um, on this platform, as well as the first ever Marvel NFT ever. Right. So this is the one. This is not the yeah. Sorry, this is not the original. This is the season 2 one. The one which I have is season 1. So you do the math. If it's the first ever NFT from Marvel is Spider-Man, then you can imagine what value it might have, say 10 years from now, right? Similarly, there is the first ever Marvel comic that was released in 1939, is also the first ever Marvel NFT comic. Again, that you can find it in Weave platform. It's, I think I bought it for some $60, 60 gems. So one gem equal to $1 on this platform. It's like a stable coin. So I bought it for $60. I think the last time I saw it was some 180 gems or 200 gems, right? This particular Spider-Man that I bought it for some 100 gems. Right now it's trading at about 500 gems, which is $500, right? And it's gonna go up. So the one which I have is rare. So you've got the super rare as well as secret rare. Secret rare of Spider-Man is about $25,000, right? So you guys can download this app and check it out. There's really cool NFTs, right? Similarly, you can also look at immutable X. This is the side chain of Ethereum. This was built with NFT in mind. So the one which came first here was Moody Crows. Let me take a look at it if it's there. Yep, it's over here. Moody Crows. At one point, it was trading at over 1 ETH, and now it's really dumped. It's looking really juicy. In fact, I might pick one. It is 0.05 ETH, right? So these were some of the projects. Here I've got Clay Nation. If you like Cardano, this is one of the projects that has done really well. You can buy this on cnft.io. Again, not financial advice, but I look for projects like these, right, which has long term significance. So look for those key projects, key NFT projects, that have made a mark on each of these blockchains, right? Look, there are NFT projects every day, literally every day, and there are 99% of them will go to zero, right? So there will be few projects that might make it big in the future, and you got to be in those projects rather than chasing every other project, right? So these were some of the projects which at the moment do not have utility. Amongst all the projects that I've spoken of, Lazy Lions is one project which NFT project which actually rewards its holders in Ethereum. So every month I get probably 0.01, 0.02 Ethereum on a monthly basis for just holding that NFT, right? Similarly, the cyber kongs that I showed earlier, people get something called as banana token. It's a utility token. I think at one point it was traded almost, they used to get about $500 a day, just for holding that NFT, right? So you'll also look for projects or NFTs which have a utility, staking rewards kind of a thing. And of course, the last one is gaming. I've not covered it here. Gaming in itself is massive. There are projects like Illuvium. There are projects like Jojo. Um, there are the projects like Aurori. There's so many projects which are doing extremely well, right? Illuvium is one project I would highly recommend you guys to take a look at. They have not released their NFTs yet, but it's one of it'll probably be one of the first AAA game on Ethereum blockchain. Okay, right? So Axie Infinity is another one which is NFT based gaming. So gaming in itself is massive. All of these NFTs at some point will end up in a game or a movie or somewhere, and probably do well. Again, look, as I said, 99% of them NFTs may not make it till the end, but some of these might make some of you millionaires, right? Not financial advice. So yep, that's all I had for today. I know it's a bit lengthy video. I wanted to cover a lot of other things. Maybe in the next video I may go deep dive into some of these projects. If you are interested in knowing any other projects, just let me know. Happy to do a bit of deep dive. So hope you guys like this new experimental way of talking about NFTs through this metaverse. If you didn't, please leave a constructive feedback. If you did, please leave a comment, and please like and share, and of course subscribe. Okay, so until next time, have a great day, guys.